I'm very sorry about everything. If there is anything you'd like to know about these 12 shadows. Yes, 10 years ago, a substantial number of shadows were consolidated into a single entity, and they all conveniently split up into 12, which fits, the amount of months in a year. Power was immense, far greater than any of the shadows from the inside continent. Experiments were performed on it, and an unfortunate accident took place, dividing the entity into 12 shadows. The shadows only appear during a full moon. In the end, over 50 people were injured in the accident, and the media placed full blame on the Ikutsuki group's effects. Singled out one researcher in particular, declaring him the main culprit behind it. Whether that was actually true or not was not the issue. The public was looking for someone to vent their hurt anger, so they chose him, even though he was a victim himself. The wrath was unparalleled. The darker side of mankind was most certainly on display during that time. About Miss Susan. Under the pretense that she was assisting the group, she was subjected to the experiment for many years. So Mitsuru wasn't born with the ability to summon herself. She was forced to learn how. I guess that's why Akihiko was like, don't! It's like that's what she was gonna reveal, I take it. Akihiko. I've known him and Mitsuru for a very long time. In fact, Akihiko joined us when he was only in middle school. At that time we had a third member as well. But I digress. It's like, yes, I digress. I'm not gonna say anything more. She seems so calm, dude. Must be because you can do anything. Now what happens can always sit itself right. Or some comedy. I wish I could be like that. Junpei. The only thing anyone knows about progress is that it creates shadows. Other than that, we're all in the dark. Except for me, because I've already played this game, so I already know the whole story. Hi, I'm Trish with today's installment of Who's Who? Who am I going to have to look up to see who they represent from my Persona 1 or 2? Will I be able to guess who it is based on the description? Well, maybe if it's a character from Persona 1, because I haven't played that, but I haven't played Persona 2. And you know why? Because there's two versions of Persona 2, which are like kind of sequels to each other. It's like you got the first one and then the sequel, but they're both called Persona 2. They just have a different tagline. It's stupid because they're not like released outside Japan properly. It's bullshit. It's like you can get one but not the other, or if you want to get one and the other, it costs you a fortune. Hell, it costs a fortune just for one of them anyway. Bullshit. Atlas should just, either, remaster them again, because I think they did kind of get remastered, or, just straight up freaking remake them. This is weird. It's like, joke seems to be, Persona 3, that's where it started. Persona 1, 2, what's that? No, we just started Persona 3 because, if we call it Persona 3, people will be like, well, where's 1 and 2? It's like 1 and 2 didn't exist. You're being gaslit. There is no Persona 1 and 2. It never existed. The only reference to them is, well, this reporter here. The subject is a man in his 20s with a yellow cap. He's studying, I know who this is. He's studying art overseas, so we were very fortunate to run into him today. Next is news. Pain, go away. The artiste, the graffiti guy. The guy who kind of has a odd looking face. I forget his Japanese name, but I think they called him Mark as a nickname in Persona 1. He's one of the few characters in Persona 1 that doesn't reappear in Persona 2 at all. I guess because he probably moved to the US to pursue his art career. I don't think I need to tell you this, but we can't go to TARDIS. Us? Oh, since Junpei doesn't understand what's going on, I'm going to reveal it. If we defeat all 12 shadows, then I won't have any more use for my persona. Man, it's such an amazing power, I can't let it go to waste. There's over 50 minutes on this recording, but I'm just gonna keep going for a bit longer. Maybe get to the exam.
So dance, while I put you in a trance, and let's party. Boogie in your body, rock that body, make sure you don't hurt nobody. I say, hey, 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 feeling the fire with a burning desire. Yeah, get up off of that thing, let's shake and let's swing. Come on, go on.
Where the hell are they? Guys, taking up a lot of space in my hard drive. Sorry, I just don't feel like talking to anyone right now. You may have homework, so okay, fair enough. Is this Mitsuru's room? If it causes trouble for you, we shouldn't see each other this time. Perhaps you should study. I'm about to review my notes now. Studying actually helps to take your mind off things. Does it really though? I mean, if you're focusing on something, yeah. Like I said, you know, with this whole answer stuff I've been doing, that's kind of kept me occupied to an extent, you know. Because you eventually reach a point where, you know, you hit the wall in Ancestry where you're like, I cannot figure out for sure who this person's parents were. It gets a bit complicated once it gets to the 1700s, because then you just have to rely on baptism records, because, you know, census records, they started in the early 1800s, but the earliest that seems to have, like, in any sense of how the census record looks, where it's like listing people in the same household and all that, was 1841. So it's like, once you get to that point, you know, if they were already married by 1841, it's like you're gonna have no idea who their parents were, because it's a lot harder to verify that. They had a unique name, and they got baptized, and their parents had distinct names. Maybe you could find them that way, but no, it's a lot tougher. Which one is that? Oh, where is it? I guess you left. Sorry, I gotta clear my head. I gotta play arcade games to increase my intelligence. Oh man, this analog stick is all over the place. I was not moving there. He just moved on his own because his damn analog stick. Quiz. Just the mastery of trivia against players from all over the academics. Exams coming up, better study. There's always a dog barking, isn't there? Imagine a world without dogs. That would be a very, very sad world. And what do you think about it? Well, no, because, you know, dogs descended from, like, wolves and stuff like that, so they would have existed regardless. You know, but dogs in their, you know, modern sense only came about because, you know, humans were like, you know what? We will befriend these wild animals, and we'll have a mutual kind of relationship. It's like, you help me, you get help too. You know, see what I'm saying there? You help me with this, and you'll get this. And Long way down the line, you get all these breeds of dogs. Oh.
Nothing to do as usual, huh?
Why are you here? If you came here to try and convince me, then forget it.
It's nothing like that. I just wanted to see how you were doing.
Huh?
We've known each other for a long time. It's been almost 14 years since we met at the orphanage. You, me, and Miki. We used to run around here until the sun went down. Back then, it seemed like we had all the time in the world.
You haven't changed one bit. If you want to get all sappy, go do it with your other friends.
What was that?
It's rare for you to think about the past. Usually you just charge ahead like a damn fool. So obviously there's something on your mind.
I do reminisce sometimes, but what's the point? Anyway, we finally know how to get rid of Tartarus in the dark hour.
That face.
No shit.
To be honest, all I've been thinking about lately is getting stronger.
That line delivery of no shit did not fit that dramatic expression, did it?
But yesterday, someone made me question my reason for fighting.
Yukari?
Your reason for fighting, huh? That's different for every person. But if you don't have a good one, you can always quit. Like I did.
I'm not like you. Man, I can't believe I'm the one getting lectured here. Well, see you around.
You haven't changed at all.
Yes?
We actually see inside a room. There's loads of flowers.
Can I talk to you for a moment?
She strikes me as the type of person to, you know, own a flower shop or a pet store or something.
Senpai? Oh, please come in. Not only do you excel at providing support during battle, but also at obtaining information.
You are very good at that. Therefore, I must kill you.
Oh, I'm sorry for doing that without permission.
What's up with the eyes? The eyes are the same color as her skin as well. It's really weird. At least it looks almost the same color.
Don't worry, you're not in trouble, but I do have a special favor to ask of you. I want you to find out as much as you can about that incident 10 years ago.
So now even she's curious to know more.
But very little was made public. That's why I want you to access the Kirijo Group's database. You mean hack into their system?
What do I look like, Futaba? She's not even gonna be a hacker for a few years. Actually, she might not even be born yet. But she probably was. But, you know. What time did this take place? Well, it would have been around the time of the house, mid-2000s, I think. But yeah, Futaba wasn't born by that point, but you know. Don't know if she got into her hacking days yet at that point. No, I think about it, that's two characters that became support characters, you know, in battle. That had, at least to some extent, hacking abilities. It's just Futaba was a lot more into that than Fuka. Fuka just seems like a resourceful kind of person. She's got, you know, skills, but she's not like crazy about it or anything like that.
That's illegal.
Yeah, because she's like, that's illegal. There's just like, it's sort of 5, there's gonna be a character who has my exact role, who does that just for the hell of it. That's illegal. That's evil.
I'll give you my ID and password. You'll be free from accountability.
What a collection of characters that'd be, you know? It's like, okay, Fuka, Rise, and Futaba all meet up together. It'd be the weirdest thing. I mean, there are spin-offs, so maybe that has actually happened. But has it happened with all, Persona 3, 4, and 5 all at once? Because we could have like Persona 4 and 5, Persona 3 and 5, but have all three come together. I don't think they could really do that with the other one. Well, I don't know. If you have some timey-wimey stuff, that's probably how those spin-offs happen in the first place. Like, incorporate the characters from Persona 1 and 2 as well. Because there's a bit of a time gap on that one. The first game took place in the 90s, I think? That's when they came out. I don't know. Because Persona 3 here is a sequel to Persona 2, obviously, which I don't know what the timeline is on that, but it would have been from the second Persona 2 game. From the end of that game led into Persona 3.
I want to know the truth. In detail.
Senpai.
Of course. I'll understand if you refuse.
Write in as much detail as an instruction manual that even if it's interesting, it's written so boringly that I'll just fall asleep while trying to read.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Are you sure? I appreciate it. Yamagishi, aren't you resentful? After all, despite my good intentions, I did drag you into this without fully explaining. Certainly you must be a little angry with me.
I mean, look at that face. Does she look angry to you?
Not really.
Doesn't look like she has an angry bone in her entire body. Or what? Can you imagine that you got one bone? That's your angry bone. It'd probably be in your fist, wouldn't it? Your angry bone. You use it to punch people.
You see, my parents have an inferiority complex because all my relatives are doctors. That's why they're so tough on me.
Ah, the classic.
It's really hard for me to be at home. But here, I feel important, and I can help you and the others. So why should I be angry?
You're right, Yamagishi. We do need you.
You know, she's obviously sat on her knees there. You can kind of see her shoes, but because it blends in with the background, it makes it look like her legs have just gone through the floor.
No one can take your place.
Except, wow. Well, that would be true, I guess, because despite in all the Persona games, from, 3 onward, they always have that one character who does the sports stuff. And, technically she would be irreplaceable here, because where are you going to find a replacement? Someone with that ability isn't going to pop up in this area at all, really. The other ones are set in other parts of Japan, for one thing, and that happened a few years later.
Thank you. I'll see you later.
God, I went on too much of a ramble. This is really dragging on. I wanted to do the exams, man, but this is dragging on at this point.
So, Tartarus and the Dark Hour will be gone, huh? That's good. That's what we've been fighting for. So why am I so pissed?
Because, without your persona, you feel like you're nothing, basically.
Gosh, it's hot. Even for July.
Seriously, but at least we're seniors now.
Oh, God, I didn't even realize this was taking place in July. Oh, God damn it. It just reminded me again, my mother, she had that real long seizure on the 13th, so it's like the next day is the same day. It's like, didn't need to be reminded of that in that way.
We won't be wearing these stupid uniforms much longer.
Yeah, I've had enough of this. I just want to get accepted to college and start having some fun.
That's if you get accepted, don't forget.
know why. I'm the reason. I was like, fighting is my duty, but hell, it's all I'm good for. If it weren't for that, I'd be worthless. My duty? What a bunch of bullshit. I can't fight worth shit anyway. Not compared to him, at least.
Oh, come on, man.
Damn it. Nothing I do is good enough.
You carried us through the last boss fight. I was just on support. Now we see her.
Seems like my worst fears keep coming true. Am I stupid to believe in things like trust and friendship?
Friendship is a lie.
Dad, this old letter of yours. I must have read it 1,000 times since it came last spring.
March 6th, 2000. To my family.
Wait, last spring? So is this taking place in 2001? If that's the case, then both Persona 1 and 2 would have had to take place in 90%. So, I thought this would have been like set in the mid-2000s, but I guess not. I think Persona 4 is set in the mid-2000s, though, but Persona 3 here, early 2000s.
Tomorrow, I bring this letter to the opening ceremony for the Moonlight Bridge.
Is this voiced by the same guy who voices Akihiko, or is it just a coincidence that he sounds a bit similar? It's like, wait a minute. Yukari and Akihiko, they're siblings!
It'll be stored in a time capsule and sent to you 10 years from now. Yukari, you're so small right now, but in 10 years you'll be 16. You'll be in high school. I know you've been sad because I have to work so late, but you still always greet me with a smile. I'm really proud of myself. Karijo-san appointed me head researcher.
Bum bum bum!
I'll be starting on a big project soon, and I'm happy to be receiving so much recognition for my work. But I swear to you that nothing is more important to me than you and your mother. Yukari, are you remembering to enjoy life? Are you still bright-eyed and hopeful like you are now? No matter what happens in the next 10 years, I hope you're happy. Well, I hope this letter brings a smile to your face. Love, Dad.
And now we know why she's so hell-bent on finding out what happened.
I can't lose hope. For his sake. I won't turn my back. I won't be like Mom. Not ever.
You know, I mean, there was an anime adaptation of this game, wasn't there? I've never seen it. I'm not sure how well received it was, but I can imagine that scene that played out. That would be like, you know, to be continued. That'd be the end of the episode right there, wouldn't it? It's like, find out what happens on the next time. Persona 3 FES. Best Sounds Festival, if I recall. Which is really stupid, because why festival? What's the festival got to do with anything? Like, sounds cool. I don't think we can go to Tartarus today. There seems to be studying. I mean, I haven't seen anyone around, so they must be studying, right? Right. Okay, good. So then, when the exams are over, everything will be back normal. Let me just check something. I haven't screwed myself, have I? I think I've screwed myself. Oh no, I haven't. I've got Naga. We've got the Hermit. I thought I'd have to replay this whole section. I think we can go to Tartarus today. Yes, he's studying. I mean, I haven't seen him around. I'm not sure. Yeah, and how am I? Look at there, not just studying. Look at the Jack in San Diego. I don't know how they got to San Diego, but I'm sure the Jack was there. No South Park reference. Next episode of Phoenix Ranger Filler R, episode 21, Trash Monster on the Move, Down Delivery Hits, and I mean, that series, wherever it is, you know, like, shown in a lot of these games, you know, it's always on the TV. There's Vision, the most stupidest freaking ham-fisted bollocks for a show. Like super cheese. The kind of thing that makes you go, wait, this doesn't make any sense at all. It's so stupid. Yeah, but the kids love it. Dude, don't call me, I'm studying here, man. I don't get good grades as easy as you do, man. Wait, was Akihiko from this one? No. Well, it's Crossroads. No, he's not here. Go upstairs, see if Mitsuru and Akihiko are also studying. And then we will do the opposite of studying, because we're gonna play games. I don't mean to hide it. I told you that you needed to know, and amidst the unnecessary details, I should stop this. Hiding behind this door and claiming I'm not hiding. I was hiding this. You're hiding this, Mitsuru. Hiding the fact that you're living in darkness. Look at that. See through the walls? There's an empty abyss. Can I ask you a question? Is there something you believe in, Makoto-kun? Isn't that even when everything's terrible and you've been betrayed by it? Is there something you can still believe in? No. I mean, honestly, how my life feels these days, I don't feel very optimistic at all. I'm just gonna say I don't know. Sorry, there's no way you could answer a question like that. Or could I just answer all the options, I guess? There's nothing. Yeah, it's a hard thing to find. Very strong, I wish I was like you. Man, I would be the opposite. If I in my current state, you know, if I was a Persona user in this world, in this game, I'd be very negative still. But at least I'd have something to do. It's like, we go out fighting shadows and stuff, and trying to save the world. Yeah, whatever. I'd be the squall of this team and be like, whatever. It's like, Junpei ain't got nothing on me, man. I'll out whatever you. The message of the client is flashing. It looks like Maya wants to play Innocent Sin online with you. Since you have Naga. I had to click on that. It's like, no, we're playing the MMORPG. Studying for nerds. Silent Rebel Hospital. Eyes in the room. Listen, Tetsuya. Nowadays, I just log on to MMOs at all, like today, lol. When I was little, people said I was a real cutie. Guess I missed my chance, right? Nobody thinks I'm hot no more. Men only want younger women, be honest. If I recall, the answer is... yeah, guys like you chicks. So tell that to my father's great-grandfather. He married a woman like 10 years old. Yeah, of course, so everyone knows it, but it sucks to hear from real pause. My control disconnected. God damn it. Chicken brown cow. Reconnect. Ah, I hate how finicky this control is. Fair is fair though, I go confused myself, I'm bad, right? What? I seems pretty happy. Sounds a bit sus now, doesn't it? But I didn't make sense. I should know better. I teach composition. It's the teacher, and you're like, ooh boy. Okay, I'll be calm. I'll compose my bitch and carefully for you. This is going in questionable directions. My coworkers is really pissing me off. I'm trying to avoid that. We used to teach there same grade and we were together all the time. It's been a while, but that kind of thing sticks with you know? Way, she said she needs some advice. Then she just started bragging. The student asked her out in a guy if she doesn't like the toaster. And she acts like it's nothing. Oh my god, right? OMG. I hate skanky hoes like her. How is that skanky? That'd be the opposite, because she's not really just like me. Like, yeah, let's do that and that. She's turning them down, man. Let's get put guys and guys do whatever. Even stuff's a bra, lol. Just calm down, she young what? You know too much, that's yeah. That's right, she's got thick tits. Maya seems to be enjoying herself. I'll be out for reals. I saw Miss K running in late one time, K. Her pants fell down and it looked like she had 4. They're fake for sure. Every high school is full of teachers like that. All fake. Fake personality, fake kids, and fake. Fantastic dog you is better than getting a massage, bitch. I think now is an important part of my days off. It's probably how a lot of people are. It's just like people just trolling online and shit, talking trash. Like, do you have anything better to do? He's like, yeah, I do. I have a job and all that, but it's just such a shit show. When I come home from work, I just feel like venting, like trashing everyone else online. That's probably the case for a lot of people, really, isn't it? Like talking to you. Relationship is stronger now. I never have reached this rank before, man. I only played this game once, and I did not get any further in this social link because, you know, I wasn't managing the social links how those walkthroughs been guiding along here. So when I just went with my own choices, I didn't get any further on her, but one because I never found the time for this. And I could never manage my personas, so like, sometimes I think I'd even do the social link without having the required persona. You know, which makes it slower on its ranking up. It's wrong. So this voice rings in your head. It says, she's a groomer of the hermits. The online game social link is reached level 7 of how to represent the hermit of the friend group. Supposed to be fighting demons from hell, right? But after what I said, I might go ahead. No way. Honestly, I feel like she might have. I mean, if not for, you know, shady Tanaka or whatever, you know, she'd feel like she'd be the devil or kind of, you know? Well, she's the hermit. Well, I read some DVDs, so late that you think shit. Nice, they signed off. So I'll log out as well. In the midnight hour, bright more dark hour. Are we in the dark hour? I just wanted to do the exams and get them out of the way.
It's good to see you again.
Look, this guy's showing up. He's like, I've got some plot for you.
How long has it been since we first met? Time passes so quickly. So, how's life as a Persona user?
Something's missing, honestly.
I wonder what. I hope you'll find it soon. I remembered something else about the coming of the end. It all goes back to an occurrence that took place many years ago.
Gee, I wonder what that event was.
10 years ago, if I remember correctly. Hey, didn't your parents pass away about 10 years ago?
Dude.
A persona is like a mirror, which means a persona user can never escape from his true self. Regardless, I will stay with you, because we're friends.
You're creepy, dude. How do you know about his parents as well? See, his voice rings in your heads. 2-in-1 deal. I thought I know about that, so I will put some nights. It's a great episode of Death Pocket. Now, I wonder what social link I would represent if I were, a character in a Persona game. His voice social link has reached level 3. How to create Persona Death Pocket has grown. I mean, would my one be deaf at this point? I don't know. Definitely wouldn't be one of the more uplifting ones, that's for sure. You know, I've actually thought of an idea for like a Persona game in the kind of Persona style, where it's like kind of like see it as like a self-insert in ways, but I figure like it'd be like something people could relate to, you know. Where you play as a character who's, you can either expand your horizons, make friends, and all that. And in your dreams, when you go to sleep, you enter the world of your inner demons. And if you make friends and all that, you can fight alongside them in the dreams to try to overcome your inner demons kind of thing. Like an idea like that. I feel like that'd be a cool idea for a Persona style game. You got the social link aspect, you got the dungeon crawler aspects. It works. It's just that, it wouldn't work really, at least from a Japanese developer standpoint. It's a cool idea, but where's the bit where we fight like some false gods at the end of it all? It's like, no, but it's all in the mind of a single person. Like, scales aren't big enough, unless you destroy a god at the end, it's not really a JRPG. It'll be a conversation. And final start tomorrow. I feel like we just finished the exam a little while ago. What am I gonna do if I fail again? How much school wouldn't post our names? That's the worst part. You get a bad grade and everyone looks at you like your dog just died. And how does anyone even care anyway? We don't even have names. We're just gossiping students. Let's go around. God, over an hour, 26 minutes. This is gonna be the longest single recording I have done of a Let's Play in a long time, and that even includes back when I was, still recording on the regular. Exams will start tomorrow. Are you all ready? Summer vacation is just ahead, so study hard. Summer is beach season. Shaved ice. Wii. You can play Nintendo Wii, except you can't because it's not out yet. This is like 2001. It's also the hottest season, so don't neglect your health care. But by the way, there's a couple of vintage events, some of them can't get in the skin. Feel tired. Stay awake. You'll choose to get close to the boy she's interested in. It's called Kimoda Nephew. We'll go somewhere haunted at night to dress the baby. It's a boy girl. Well, anyway, enjoy summer and make sure you go out of it with some good news. Stay up and listen to the lecture. At least we get academics instead of just charm. And what are we doing today? Monday is... Oh, we're hanging out with her again then. Oh yes, check 7. Right, where were we? Oh man, how am I supposed to study for exam that time? This sucks. There's no way I can get a good score. Now, I mean, I technically do go to the library once a week, but that's fine. They just send me sample shit. And Kyoko, don't forget it's almost time for exams. It's very smart and all. Interruption. All this just to get to the exams, but now like, now let's just do the social link, get back to the dorm and go there we go. It's been an hour 30 minutes. Which is ridiculous. Oh well. Wrote down all those exam answers for that one. Oh hi, what are we gonna play today? What's the good ones to play? So yeah, Inagami. What should we do? I think this seems heavy. Hey, have you seen Stripe here? We were playing tag, but it's no fun if I can't find it. There he is, the man himself, the myth, the legend. The guy who has an emotional social that we will get a little later on. Hey, Stripe shirt! You look so good, are you sick? Kinda, yeah, I'm surprised you can tell. I mean, look at the stadium now. What's with the shirt? It makes it look like you just got out of bed. Ah, so you are sick? No, I'm kidding. You're so easy, Mike. No fair, it's examination good, so I actually need. And you are. What is my response? I think I'm through. Is there any response? Any reply works. So I would say a friend. So you're the guy who's talking. She was talking about. Wonderful. Are you too old to play with kids, or are you still young at heart? Hey, I'm hungry. I want takoyaki. You could eat worse too, Striped Shirt. I don't even know his name. I'm okay. I'll see you guys around. The thin young man walked off. God, let me see him around the shrine on Sundays. See him on the way to cram school too. Yeah, you go only there on Sundays, but only after a certain point you can actually befriend him. Hey, it's like Yagi time. Gotta go with money goes to some chicken brown cow, because that's what the lyrics always sound like. It was today, strip mall, takoyaki stands, octopi. Yeah. Wait a minute, I just noticed that octopus has a gun. Look at that. What kind of place is this? Thought I might burn out. I remember one time Daddy burned his mouth with takoyaki. Because I put too many in his mouth at once. He was like, I suddenly fell silent. Dad doesn't spend much time at home anymore these days. I have a birthday soon. Oh, do you think you'll come home for my birthday? Funny thing is, it doesn't matter what time you do the social because it's like, we'll never find out when our birthday actually was. Because, you could have the social link that it's our birthday today. It's like, at any given time, it's just kind of random. And won't start answer. Don't worry, he'll be there. You really think so? I can see you switch it up. I mean, I know Mom will buy me presents, but still, she doesn't ask me what I want yet. It fell sound again. If he didn't love me, then they wouldn't get divorced. If you want him still pleasing me, he seems to enjoy spending time. Ready to drunk right now. Voice in your head. Tell you that if you eat at this place and don't tip, an octopus will put a cap in your ass. Of the hangman, kind of. Yeah, that's what it'll be like. You'll have you hanged upside down and then put a cap in your ass. Those tries are going to do. God, this is gonna destroy my hardware space. It's laundry day, so I'd better get home soon. If I don't do laundry, the house will be a right big mess. Real big mess. See ya. Like you took off, so you decided to go back and go. My room's a mess. Reflective of my mind, I guess. We get more plot. Awkward silence fills the room.
You know, it's almost summer break. Do you have any plans?
Don't you dare put us into a freaking unskippable scene of like days passing by.
I wish I could go to the beach. Hot sand, cool breeze, babes in bikinis. Man, it sure would be nice. Somewhere in the south, where the water is crystal clear. But first, we have exams to worry about. Ugh, what a drag.
Now, you'll be fine. But yeah, I'd love to go somewhere famous for its beautiful beaches, like Okinawa.
Well, it's not Okinawa, but how about Yakushima?
Mr. Chairman, I didn't realize you were here.
I happen to be in the area, so I thought I'd drop by and tell you my schedule for next week. Mitsuru, your father will be vacationing in Yakushima during the break.
He will.
You'll all have some time off after exams, right? Why don't you go and pay him a surprise visit?
We're gonna meet her father.
Seriously? We're gonna go on a trip?
Yeah, we get to go on a trip as well. So we get some story and we get some downtime.
Yes! Beach babes, here I come!
Ugh, men.
You know, this makes me think. Resident Evil 4, that scene where Ada, you know, ditches Leon when they're in the boat and he's like, women or something like that. It's like, that's sexist, that's offensive. Meanwhile, you're going, men. That's fine. The double standards. But to be fair, I think it's kind of like, whatever, you know.
How about it, Mitsuru?
People just getting offended over everything.
But my father is a busy man. I don't want to ruin his vacation.
You know, when it comes to stuff like that, you know, with like calling all the snowflakes and all that, and not realizing half the time that, like, you know, like the left and right thing, for example, you know, it's like, you're woke and you're not woke. But just like that one side sees snowflakes and the other. But it's such a stupid freaking word anyway, snowflakes. It's like, have you seen a snowflake? Like how his like actually looks. It's actually a beautiful reflection. Anyways, the point is, you know, they just basically say, you know, like, you get triggered easily by things. It's like applies to both sides really. They get up in arms regardless what side you're on. You're gonna get people that will just flip out regardless.
Don't worry. No father would be upset with a daughter who came all that way to see him. You've all done a great job. You deserve to relax for a while. We already know when the next operation will be, so it should be fine.
All right. I guess everyone needs a break now and then. Let's do it.
Woohoo! The beach. I should design a special training regimen. Dude, I am stoked.
I have to go buy a swimsuit.
Hey, don't worry. I got an extra pair you can borrow.
Nice try, man.
Are you going to swim too, Ikutsuki-san?
I'm afraid I...
I didn't even get to read it. And I didn't press a single button. Ikutsuki literally just got cut off there.
Sorry about the other day. I got a little carried away.
This angle makes the dome look like a castle, doesn't it?
Don't worry about it. In a way, it's only logical that we go to Yakushima. The chairman said that no one who was responsible for the accident is still alive, but in reality, there is one witness who survived.
There is?
My father.
Ooh. That's a bombshell of an announcement there.
Senpai.
It's gonna be awkward. Fine is cancer, then your lucky color is green. For extra luck, try wearing your shoes on the wrong feet. Doesn't sound like a good idea at all. That's gonna do for this recording, this part, whatever. I don't know when I'll, record next, because I don't know how my schedule's gonna be going forward still, because still feel like crap. And yeah. Yep, I'm thinking of like playing Mystery Dungeon, right? Not like let's play it, but just play it, because I haven't played any video games properly outside of these recordings here since, my mother suffered the 3-hour-long seizure. It's like I get tempted to play a game, but then I just feel put off, I feel like Mystery Dungeon, just play a little bit of that, because I've been watching Nintendo Capri Sun's Let's Play that game. I haven't watched his channel in years. He was one of, if not the first proper Let's Play channel that I ever watched back in the day. The first one I ever came across was like while watching like walkthroughs and stuff like that. I was like, remembered Shadow of the Beast on Sega Mega Drive, Genesis, or whatever, I was like curious about that, and I came across a channel called Zeta Plays, and he like did loads of videos where he's like a wheel of crap to try to play randomized spontaneous plays to all these games in the ROM folder and stuff like that. And he's on a quest which is surprisingly nearing its completion over a decade later to play every NES, Super Nintendo, and the Genesis game like that. And he's been doing that for all these years. Sometimes he'll only play a game for a bit if it's not interesting enough, or he just doesn't give a shit. Because with the amount of games there are, you get some really shitty games. So it's like sometimes he'd play for the whole game, sometimes he won't. But it was while watching one of his Let's Not Play videos that I saw Let's Not Play Super Mario Sunshine in the video recommendations. And it was a part of Nintendo Capri Sun's Let's Play of that game, which is how I came across his channel. It was titled Let's Not Play because he failed entirely to get the Shine Sprite in that specific video. And the rest of this is history. See you next time, viewers. See you next time.